I want to go to, since rules are being quoted, critical to this, can a leader quote from an unpublished memoir, excerpts of which are carried in a magazine? Can he do that? No one better to answer that than PDT Achary. I'll come to my other guests in a moment. PDT Achary spoke to me earlier. He's former Secretary General of Lok Sabha. Thank you very much, Mr. Achary, for joining me. Now, Rule 349, which is being quoted, says, and I want to quote, shall not read any book, newspaper or letter except in connection with business of the House. Shall not distribute literature, questionnaire, pamphlets not connected with business of House. Did Rahul Gandhi, in your view, violate any parliamentary norms by trying to read out unpublished excerpts of General Naravane's book, which has come out in a magazine?
Actually, this rule says that a member shall not read newspaper, article, or book unless it is in connection with the business of the House. That is also very important. Unless it is in connection with business of the House. Now, what exactly is the business of the House? The business of the House is the discussion on motion of thanks. Motion of thanks, discussion on motion of thanks is discussion on the matters raised by the President in her address. So, the President's address, covers a whole spectrum of issues which the government deals with, national, international, and all that, and also legislative matters. Now here, the question is whether Rahul Gandhi was quoting a paper which is totally unrelated to the business of the House. Now this rule implies that a member can quote a paper or book or whatever if it is related to the business of the House. That is what this rule implies.
So you're saying Rahul Gandhi can quote a paper if it is related to the business of the House. In this particular case, since it is based on an unpublished book, does that make any difference at all, Mr. Achary?
No, he was not reading the book. He was reading an article. He was quoting an article, which of course contains excerpts from that book, maybe. The point is, in the House, physically, he was quoting from an article, which he can do, but the only condition is that he has to authenticate it. He has to authenticate whatever he quotes in the House, and he can lay it on the table of the House.
So Rahul Gandhi, let me get this clear. He has to authenticate it, or will General Naravane have to say publicly, yes, I stand by what I say, or the magazine? How do you authenticate something that is unpublished and an excerpt has been carried? Is it for Rahul Gandhi? Who has to authenticate it?
Mr. Rahul Gandhi, when he raises this issue, or when he quotes from a paper, he has to authenticate. He has to say that I stand by this, I have verified the veracity of this, and I stand by whatever is contained in this article. That is the thing. So that is his responsibility. He must have checked with those people, and he should, as a member of parliament who makes a statement in the House with all sense and responsibility, he has to find out from either the caravan or from Mr. Naravane whether this is right or not, because he is going to raise it in parliament.
And in your view, sir, is this connected with the business of the House, the President's address? An excerpt of this kind, which the government says has sensitive national security information involving India and China, in your view, can it be interpreted that it is connected with the business of the House, the President's address?
The President's address, naturally, mentions about our relations with our neighboring countries, our relations with the countries far and wide. All these things must be there. So there must be some mention about the India-China relationship. So a mention about this particular incident, whatever it is, it comes under that.
So let me get this very clear. Rahul Gandhi, in your view, can quote from an article, can quote even from an unpublished book. All he has to do is authenticate it, prove that the article is genuine, and if he does that, he has every right to put it out. Am I correct?
Yeah, he doesn't have to prove anything. He has to merely say that I'm authenticating it because I have verified the truth contained in this, and I stand by that. That's enough. That statement is enough. And the speaker then thereafter will allow him, because there are umpteen number of cases where the speakers have decided that the member has to merely authenticate it. He must stand by it.
But sir, in this case, the speaker did not allow him to speak. Can Rahul Gandhi still, is it the speaker's prerogative? Is his word final to decide if Rahul Gandhi can speak about this issue or not?
Speaker's is final. Speaker's word is final. You can't do anything about it. You can't challenge the speaker's ruling, whatever it is, whether it is right or wrong. But the speaker's ruling is the final.
Okay, so we've got two clear. Speaker's ruling is final, but you believe prima facie that Rahul Gandhi can quote from a magazine even if it's an unpublished memoir. PDT Achary, they're clarifying the position. Thank you very much.